how do you assess the impact of the recent Israeli strikes on the ongoing tensions in Lebanon?
Good afternoon, first of all. I believe that this recent strike on Iran by Israel is to show or to prove that Israel has upgraded, let's say, from, or wants to show the world that it has upgraded from a regional power to a major power. That Israel is no longer just, engaging with proxies, let's say, like Hamas and Hezbollah, but is also capable to engage, if it chooses, with full-on sovereign nations like Iran, even as powerful as Iran. As mentioned before, I don't think uh, I don't think it's in Iran's interest to be involved fully in a regional war right now. In itself, it would rather have its proxies do its war for it. So I think that's more of the case that we'll see, and this is, of course, will be evident in Lebanon with more strikes from Hezbollah, which will escalate in the region here, and Israel, of course, will amplify its strikes on Lebanon as a consequence.
And how can the major powers like the United States play a role in reducing tensions in the region?
It's for now that a new Middle East is on the horizon. Maps are going to be redrawn in the near future in the region. I think major powers such as I believe major powers. Everyone wants out of this and try to find the best possible outcome, especially for damaged entities such as Lebanon and Gaza.
And we have back with us again General El-Mashmoushi. And do you consider these strikes as part of a larger strategy to mitigate the Iranian threat in the region, General?
Welcome to you and to your audience. Of course, this strike has a strategic nature that exceeds just being a mere maneuver, especially that it targeted the Iranian air defense and maybe the missile bases and long-term missiles that may reach the occupied Palestinian territories. Of course, this operation seeks to pave the way for further operations by striking these missiles will facilitate the movement of the aviation in the Iranian skies, which opened the room for further targets. I think all of us believed that this would happen a while ago, that the first strike wouldn't target civilian targets like the oil refining stations and the nuclear interactors or the nuclear project of Iran.
And still with General El-Mashmoushi, we would like to ask you another question. And how do you evaluate the significance of the recent Israeli strikes on the Iranian facilities?
الإيرانية. I think this strike, despite what's being marketed, I think this strike was carefully studied. So it's strange that it was dealt with as if the number of the casualties or the number of the victims is 4 or 6 or something like that. But actually, they used 100 airplanes and they targeted 20 targets. So it's impossible to have only this number of victims. The most dangerous thing is that the United States of America and Israel managed to prevent Iran, if we can say this, from response. Hence, Iran will first absorb this strike and they will not respond to avoid further strikes, and they may seek to prevent being dragged into a wider scope war, which will push Iran to stop responding from this to this strike.